Yeah, I think like if they've come and they've had a great experience, then you've got a database of people that have actually enjoyed a great day out. So leverage off of that and just invite them back and make it genuine and say, hey, look, we'd love to have you back because maybe it was your first time or because you're under 30 or whatever. We're going to have a separate area and it's half price for you guys and it includes this or whatever. I mean, realistically, what we've built with Boys Get Paid, if I never went to a couple of the race meets, I probably wouldn't be sitting here today. So you don't know who you're going to invite that's going to turn up, that's going to be sort of the next change agent or the one that's going to grab onto 200 of their mates or the next CEO or whatnot. So it's just about getting as many people in different touch points and then seeing what clicks.
I want to ask, you've got some expertise in how people consume their news, all right? We've talked about social media, but extending that out a wee bit to form guides and how people find a way to back a winner. I mean, how do you consume your information now? I'm pretty sure you're not sitting at home watching, dare I say it, One News. I'm thinking that it's all on the phone. So give us some context to how that all works now.
I gave up the news when Kate left, so most of my form I do electronically. I do that online. I'm still a bit of a sucker for getting on track, especially when I came to the Jules and grabbing the racebook. I think it was really well put together both times, and I've got both copies still, just because it was really well done. Usually I walk into a racetrack, there's no chance I'm grabbing a racebook, or when clubs say to us, we'll give all the boys race books, and I'm like, that's not going to add any value to what we're trying to do. Because guys are just reading it off their phone, and that's unfortunately the era that we're in, is that it's moved that way. And then of course we've got people betting through their phone as well, and then clubs being funded through on-course punting. So there's all those sorts of dynamics, but I think generally people are consuming it electronically. Of course, the informant, we miss that dearly for the demographic of people that want to use that, and I still quite like using that too, but most content is now consumed via an electronic device, and that's not going away, and it's only going to go more that way. So we're probably now, and when the informant went, I actually sort of said to some of the people that were heavily complaining about it, I said, you need to understand that you are now paying for a luxury. So you need to learn that you need to pay extra for that, because a hard copy piece of information, the cost to produce that and distribute that is so expensive. So digital's cheap and it can scale, so we need to gear up to how we can use that efficiently. I know it's unfortunate for some of us, we do want a hard copy. Both my parents came through journalism, writing papers, and both were made redundant. So I've sat on the table with them and talked about this and watched them kind of understand, like, oh, holy shit, it has changed. They were so angry to start with, and like, how are people going to get their news? But people will always get their news. It'll end up with them. So we have to be as far wide as we can to make sure that they do find it.